Okay, let me guess. So you watched one performance, or maybe heard one song, like Say, or maybe more recently Run BTS, and you're like, and now 90% of your playlist is BTS, and you're questioning your entire existence. Well, congratulations, you just entered the BTS universe. Okay, so before I get into it, I'm gonna tell you just like a brief story of how I got into BTS. Okay, so for me, I don't know how many years it was. Okay, let me start with the first interaction with BTS I had. It was from like a classmate. She showed me a bunch of their videos. I was like, oh my god, they're good, but for some reason I just didn't get into it. Okay, fast forward, I think 2 years, I was going through some deep stuff, yo. Some really deep stuff. I was depressed. I was going through it, And then I saw a clip. I was scrolling on Instagram, and then I saw a clip of Jungkook. It was from a live performance, a concert. I'm like, oh my gosh, who's that? And then after that, I went on Google. I remember the first thing I did, I went on Google because I saw, the tags interest in BTS. I'm like, BTS members. I'm trying to see who's who. And for some reason, I don't know why, because now I don't know how I saw that. For some reason, BTS and Taeya, excuse me, what am I saying? For some reason, Jungkook and Taeyang were confusing me. I couldn't differentiate them for some reason. And at that time, they didn't. No, they all did have Instagram accounts, but I couldn't differentiate who's who. Okay, so after that, I started watching BTS interviews religiously. Like I was looking for each and every interview in existence because I was trying to learn who's who. You get me? After that, it was the live performances, whether it's like on Mnet Countdown. I was consuming every BTS content out there, listening to the songs. I was like, oh my god, where have they been all my life? Okay, so that's how I fell down the rabbit hole. Okay, so BTS Bangtan Sonyedan or Bulletproof Boy Scouts. They're a seven member boy band from South Korea who debuted in 2013. They and completely changed the game emotionally, culturally, musically, whether you want to admit it or not, they did. Okay, so they're not just artists, right? They're storytellers, activists, dancers, rappers, vocalists, poets, philosophers with the ability to make you cry, dance, laugh, and reevaluate your life choices in just a 3 minute song. So the members, right? Okay, so the members, right? I say the seven. There's RM, who is the leader, Kim Namjoon, and then there's Jin, who is the oldest, Kim Seok Jin, and then there's Min Yoongi, also known as Sugar or August D, and then there's J Hope, Jung Hoseok, and then there's Park Jimin, who goes by Jimin, and then Kim Taeyang, also known as V, and then lastly the youngest member, Jungkook. Jungkook. So first of all, I need to say this because, well, it does need to be said. Each and everyone is a threat. I feel like they have strengths in all of the fields, whether it be rapping, dancing, they're all a threat. And each of them will wreck you. Okay, they will bias wreck you when you least expect it. All seven of them. Okay, so BTS is deep, right? Like there's a whole storyline, literally called the BU, which is the BTS Universe, that with music videos that connect like a film series, right? Think trauma, time travel, friendship, and healing. Yeah, it does get that intense. They explore everything from mental health, youth struggles, self love, identity, social issues. It's not just catchy, it's healing too, okay? Okay, so your job is either to watch the music videos in order or fall down the rabbit hole of fan theories on Twitter and YouTube. There's no wrong way to suffer. I did them all. Okay, well, I don't think I've watched all the music videos, but yes, I've done all of them, all down the Twitter rabbit hole, especially the YouTube. I love the YouTube videos that the edits that fan make, like um sugar speaking in English, the funny memes. I just love that, 15 try not to laugh challenges, all of that. Did all of that. Okay. Okay, so tip number one, don't choose your bias early. Okay. You say it's V, and then Jungkook sings live, or Jimin dances, or Sugar just smiles, because that man's whole existence is just Sugar just smiles. What's in your whole life? So just enjoy the ride. Okay. Okay, so tip number two, your wallet is in danger. Okay. There is the albums, the merch, the concerts, the photo cards, BT21, the light sticks. Your wallet is in danger. Okay. Standing BTS is a financial commitment. So you need to budget before being kid budgets for you. Like with me, I'm an international army, right? I'm in South Africa, which is in Africa. And when you want to buy the albums, the shipping is more expensive than the actual album. Okay. So if you know you have access to money, you need to budget properly, or else you're gonna be broke and you be crying. Okay, so tip number three, let's learn the army lingo. The army lingo. Oh my gosh, what is happening with my tongue? Okay, so number one is a bias, which is your favorite. You know how parents want to be like, I don't have a favorite child, but we all know they do. That's your bias. Okay, and then there's the bias tracker. Okay, this one is the one that constantly tests your loyalty. This one will stress you out, y'all. He or she, because it depends on the group you're standing. But since we're talking about BTS, this one will have you challenging your whole existence. Okay. Yes, and then the next one is Army, which is the fandom name, which is what Adorable representative for MCU. I think I forgot it, but yes. And then Comeback, which is when BTS drops new music and ends your piece, because every comeback is always fire. So yes, and with every comeback is like a whole lot of content. There's like a whole lot of content. Let me just say that. So yes, there will be a piece with every comeback, but we can't wait for them comebacks. Like right now, since they finishing their military service, we all can't wait for the comeback, because it's been what, 3 years since we last had a BTS. Like all seven of them together. So we can't wait for the comeback. Get your money ready, y'all. Your wallet is gonna hate you. Okay, and then the next one is Festa, which is the anniversary celebration in June. It's like a whole thing, a whole celebration. It goes all month long. Yeah, very fun. And then there's Bangtan Bomb, which is the behind the scene clips that will destroy you emotionally. I mean, all behind the scenes clips are just, the behind the scene. You get to see the process of filming, the filming or recording the song. It's fun. And then there's also Run BTS, which is when they do, you know this variety clips and whatever. And then tip number four, start with key content. Number one, Run BTS. Every army, new army, old army, you need to watch that. You're missing out. Which is like a chaotic variety series where they do like a whole lot of different things. Well, a few of the episodes connect, but like in most of them, they're doing like a whole new game, doing something different. So it's very fun. And then there's Bon Voyage, which is a travel series that is like too real. Some say it's scripted. It's probably scripted, but like it's fun. Watch that as well. And then there's the Bangtan bombs that I was just talking about. They will have you giggling. Okay, there are clips that will have you giggling at 3 a.m. They are so fun. Watch those. And then there's the Tiny Ten animations and the BT21 universe. So if you want to cry or you just need a little cuteness overload, watch that. Cool. So those are the tips that I'm giving you for now. So let me come close. You are going to cry a lot. Okay? A lot. Whether it's Epiphany or The Truth Untold or Jungkook singing at 1 a.m. because he does that a lot, it's coming for you. You are going to cry. You need to drink plenty of water. Make sure you're properly hydrated and you have a lot of tissues. Yes, so you will cry a lot. you probably end up watching a whole lot of performance compilations, okay? Screaming, I miss them, even though they're alive and active. It's normal. You will go through all emotions and even emotions that you didn't know you can experience when you get into this, okay? But you'll also grow, you know? BTS teaches you to love yourself truly. The messages are just like they're beyond language. They make you connect. Like I said, when I got into BTS, I was going through like a lot emotionally. I was depressed. My anxiety was like always high. I was going through a job, but I don't know. There's just something about them that is like, I don't know. It was like home. I don't know how to say this, but yeah, you will grow. And they do teach you about, you know, self love, self acceptance. There's it's there's like a deeper meaning to the music than just lyrics and vibes and choreos. Yeah. So yeah, you will grow and all of that. Welcome to the Army Life, y'all. So now you're part of one of the most biggest, most powerful, emotionally chaotic fandoms on the planet. Army stream, they donate, they organize, they create. We don't have our voice, okay? We don't. Respect their boundaries. First of all, you need to respect them. They're not just your idols, they're people too. Okay, so respect the boundaries, the privacy, stay informed, and support them in your own way. Whether you can't afford to buy the concert tickets or the albums, it doesn't make you any less of a fan. Okay, so whether you are a solo stan or a multi, loud or low key, you're an army. Okay, you're an army. This is your sign to keep standing. Okay, keep learning, and yes, keep starving for that 027 photo card set. All right. So yes, don't let nobody tell you that you're not an army because you don't have any merch. You can't afford to buy the thingy, the albums. You've never been to a concert. You don't know all the songs because man, they have a whole lot of songs. Okay. So yes, be a fan, enjoy it and enjoy it loudly. Cool. Okay, so if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, first of all. So do make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends and all of that. Okay, so in the comments, drop a purple heart, y'all. Let's spread this purple love, you know, for her and all of that. Tell me who your bias was, when you joined, what made you join, who's your wrecker. I'm interested in knowing that too. Okay, until next time, like, subscribe, share with a new army who's on edge, or even an old army who's looking to rekindle the whole fire, you know. I'll be here with more BTS breakdowns, more K-pop breakdowns in general. I'll be here with the tips, the emotional support videos, you know. I'm here to support you. I'm your girl, you know, you understand. Okay, so until next time, bye.